大家好, welcome to Shanghai, China. I'm Yue reporting for TechTheLead. Now, we're here for Mobile World Congress. Our mission here is to, one, find out what are those new developments in the mobile industry, and two, find out what the Asian market is all about. They love their entertainment, their gaming, their music, so I know we're about to have fun. Now, I have to admit, before coming to this event, I didn't know if this was going to be a continuation of what we experienced in Barcelona earlier this year, or a completely different event. And I have to say, it's a little bit of both. One is in Barcelona, 5G was a major trend. CES, 5G was a major trend. But here in China, 5G is a reality. And it was made very clear to me that 5G is going to be available either later this year or earlier next year in Asian markets, that is. So in Western markets, maybe later in 2019 or early 2020. Another aspect where this event has been a continuation is the constant competition for that screen-to-body ratio. Everybody wants that bezel-less, notchless screen. Well, here in China, it's the exact same thing, and the Vivo Nex is a phone that came very close. Dr. Ye from Coolpad, he said the size of the screens are confined to the hardware themselves, so it can't go bigger than the device. But he said, think outside the box. What if there was AR involved or VR? Then you can elevate out of the screen, and your screen can be as big as you want it. So I really think later this year or earlier next year, we're going to see out-of-the-box thinking from manufacturers of how they want to create bigger screens. And last, cameras are a huge deal here. So in Barcelona, there was definitely an emphasis on better cameras, but here in China, we're not just talking about better cameras, but more cameras. Like what we saw with the Huawei P20 Pro, 3 cameras on the back. So maybe by later this year or next year, there might be like 5 cameras on the back, 6, 10, who knows? I guess more the better. But here are some differences between what we saw in Barcelona and what we experienced in Shanghai. Identity and security are major topics that consumers are interested in, but there is a hurdle to get through to educating consumers that their devices are something that's credible and secure for them to use as part of identity verification and authentication. Another difference is in Barcelona, there was an emphasis on performance, and here in China, there's been a lot of gimmicks. The AR filters, or the camera that pops out, or multiple cameras, or different filters. These are sort of not performance-based, but they're entertainment-based, and they do draw PR attention. And last but not least, I would say Barcelona seemed more like a trade show. There was definitely a lot of B2B, but here in Shanghai, we've seen a lot of B2C. A lot of consumers were coming to this event and they were directly buying these products. So it's kind of cool as a consumer to come to a trade show, but able to buy some of these products that were recently launched. Here's some of my highlights. I have 3 of them. One is I finally got to experience the inside of a Byton car, and this is a concept car from Chinese manufacturer Byton. It's extremely stylish and sexy. I think it goes head-to-head with Tesla. I'm glad that here in Shanghai I was finally able to gain access, and I have to say it doesn't disappoint. The inside of the car is absolutely beautiful. Also, the Vivo stand was a highlight for me because I felt like Vivo was one of the only companies that really announced anything new, anything that was new within these 3 days of the conference. So they announced the Vivo Nex phone that we talked about, but they also announced on the day we went to their stand the TOF 3D sensing technology. I am very excited to see what happens later this year. I know the product cycle for mobile devices is very short, so anything could happen in the next few months. I had a great time here in Shanghai. It was great to be in my home country and use my Mandarin skills again. And I hope to see you guys in Berlin. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. All right, this is Yue reporting for TechTheLead, and I will see you guys very soon.